Animals are incredibly honest creatures. When I devote love to them, they reciprocate with love for me. This is the story of me and my two Scottish fowl cats, a 2-year-old male named Kinta, and a 3-month-old male named Monchi. I'm a bit of a loner. Perhaps it's due to my early experience that I grew up this way, or even as an adult, solitude is my adversary. When I became a creator, I was incredibly lonely. In a world filled with countless creators, I was just one among them, and my work often got lost in the sea of countless others. I've suffered through that heartbreak multiple times, and I continue to feel lonely while walking alone. In my personal life, I've always been a bit of a loner because I rarely initiate contacts with friends. I choose a unique path of being a creator. It's a path filled with challenges, and to be honest, it's a lonely one. If things don't go well, it might even cost me my life. Nevertheless, I see a radiant path in the direction I'm heading. I have no friends on this path, and that's why I've chosen to confront loneliness head-on. My life changed after I started keeping cats. Cats are incredibly independent creatures. They ask for food when they are hungry, play when they want to, and sleep when they desire. Their appearance is also remarkably refined. It's astonishing that such perfectly designed creatures exist in this world. As a creator, I often find myself pondering what to create each day. I'm active on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, and I also work as a photographer and videographer, showcasing camera equipment through my videos. However, YouTube has been quite a challenge for me. It truly feels like a difficult platform to conquer. Nevertheless, my YouTube subscribers always leave me heartwarming comments. They are my pillars of support. When I'm feeling troubled, it's the cats and the viewers who watch my videos that always stand by me. Thank you so much. I don't consider myself an exceptional person, nor do I think I'm handsome, smart, or particularly talented. However, I believe I'm capable of putting in the effort. I have the determination to chase my dreams and the attitude to face them head-on. I won't give up on YouTube. I want to engage more, work harder, and consistently produce content to grow. I hope that people from all over the world will discover me one day. I want to prioritize my own sensibility. Viral trends, making people laugh, and including in humor may be the theory for content to go viral. I want to express what I feel, think, and my own emotions in my work. However, I don't push myself to work at 100% at the time. I could achieve advanced shooting and editing if I were to obsess over it. But since I must create content on my own and post videos and photos daily, I try to maintain a more relaxed approach to content creation. Still, there are times when my work goes unappreciated. During those moments, I play with my cats, sleep alongside them, and let them help me recover from the wear and tear on my heart. For me, the cats are not just pets. They are my partners and integral members of my family. I believe many of you have noticed that I've started creating content in English. As a Japanese person, pronouncing English can be quite challenging. I'm learning American pronunciation, which I find very intriguing, especially the way T sounds shift to D. Because I'm learning pronunciation as a second language, there are times when I can't understand just by listening, so I'm also studying the phonetics. However, theory and practice are quite different, and I often struggle to pronounce as I intend. So, before I know it, I'm speaking with this weird accent. Nevertheless, I think it's a good challenge. I have this ideal self that I aspire to be, and the fact that I can't get closer to that ideal self is quite frustrating. That's why, no matter how strange my pronunciation is, no matter how many grammatical mistakes I make, and even if I can't speak fluently when it comes to speaking English, I'm desperately putting in the effort because I want to get closer to that ideal self. Sometimes, when I hear my English pronunciation in my own voice, it makes me cringe, but I try to encourage myself. Because if you think about it calmly, isn't it a courageous endeavor to create content for a global audience using a language you're still learning? I was so afraid for about 2 years that I couldn't bring myself to do it. I was afraid of being ridiculed by fellow Japanese people and of making people from other countries uncomfortable with my non-native pronunciation. But perhaps, since I started creating content in English, I've been experiencing some growth. Daily challenges are important. I used to want to study abroad in the United States. Unfortunately, I couldn't do it for financial reasons. I wanted to study at the University of California, so I still want to go to the United States. I used to want to go to Australia. I love birds. I wanted to see wild birds with my own eyes and take lots of photos and videos. I had always dreamed to go into Melbourne. Besides, Australia somehow felt very welcoming to me. 3 years ago, I wanted to go to Canada. It was because I admired a great photographer, and I wanted to see the landscape he captured with my own eyes. Also, during the Olympics, I thought the red down jackets worn by Canadian athletes were fantastic. I also find the Canadian flag beautiful. Plus, I love coffee crisps. If anyone living in Canada could send me some coffee crisps, I greatly appreciate it. But it's not just these countries, I really want to travel to many places. I'd like to work as a photographer and creator abroad. I know it's a challenging path, but if I can succeed as a creator in Japan, many things become possible. So I'll keep working hard. My dream is to connect with people from all around the world, to communicate with people from different cultures. In fact, many people message me on Instagram and TikTok. Some even send messages directly to my Gmail address. The number of messages has surpassed 100 a day. If all those messages were in Japanese, I could reply to all of them. However, English is still my second language, and to be honest, I'm not yet proficient. So, responding to messages takes time for me. Nonetheless, I try to reply to the messages I notice, because communication is very important to me. I often take my cats for a walk in the park, and they are real attention gatherers. When people see the cats, many come up to talk to me. Since we go for walks regularly, the cats have grown to like being outdoors and have become very friendly with people. I want my cats to be happy, just as I wish for myself. I want them to have many experiences and live freely. That's why I often travel with my cats. They enjoy car rides, and even when I'm driving, they play together in the car. I haven't achieved all my goals yet, and I believe there are many challenges ahead, but I'm truly happy to be able to spend time with them. Somehow, I feel like they bring happiness to my life. The way we perceive happiness is different for each person. However, for me, even the ordinary day-to-day life is something to be grateful for. I want to continue appreciating the daily life, moving forward, and working toward achieving my dreams. Thank you for watching this video. I want to work even harder on my YouTube activities. It will make me happy if my videos help soothe your heart and motivate you in your daily lives. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. See you in the next video.